Instagram algorithm updates March 2018 part 2. What's going on, guys? It's Thor here, back with a new video, and this is part 2 of the Instagram algorithm updates. Now in the previous video we covered a bunch of the new features that has come to Instagram, new things that have been changing, so go back and watch part 1 if you have not watched that video. I'll leave a link to it down below. Now in this video we're going to be covering everything about the Instagram algorithm, how you grow now in March 2018, how the algorithm works around growth, engagement, hashtags, videos. There's come some new things to Instagram videos, stories, and all those new things that has come to Instagram. We're going to look at everything and how the Instagram algorithm works around that. So first of all, let's look at the basics of the Instagram algorithm, how Instagram ranks content. So first of all, Instagram ranks content based on the engagement the post gets in the first hour of posting. Now most people know this, so the more engagement you get within the first 60 minutes of posting, the higher the chance is that the post is going to rank in, for example, hashtags or go viral on the explore page. Now also, the better and bigger engagement the post get is going to determine this ranking factor. So if you're getting likes from a lot of big pages, for example with power likes, the chances of you going viral and ranking in both hashtags and on the explore page are going to be much higher, because when you get likes from big pages, Instagram sees your post as an authority and they will rank it higher compared to other posts that did not receive those power likes. Now this is the pure basics of the Instagram algorithm. If you did not know this, then you need to step up your game. Just subscribe to my channel and you're already tons of steps ahead. Now when you post, your content will also reach a very small percentage of your followers, around 10% of them. Now the reason Instagram does this, and I'm not quite sure if it's 10% or 20 or whatever, but they show your content to a small percentage of your followers, and that is because they use this as a filter to filter out bad versus good content. If your content, for example, gets a lot of engagement within this first 60 minutes, Instagram is going to show your content to more of your followers because they have approved the content as good content, because most of those 10% of followers that see the content are engaging and liking it. And that way Instagram will show to more of your followers. Now most of you guys sub to my channel know about this because I've been talking quite a lot about it. Now let's have a look at content. Has Instagram changed anything when it comes to ranking content? Now I've seen a lot of people complaining that the new Instagram algorithm changes are the reason they are not growing anymore. Now this is honestly stupid, because if your content was good enough and you have a growth strategy backing that up, there is nothing stopping you from growing on Instagram. There is this quote by Tai Lopez saying that the world is not yet a crazy enough place to reward a bunch of undeserving people. So if your content is shit, the world won't reward you because you don't deserve it. Then he also says, if you deserve to be rewarded, be consistent, give the world a little bit more time, and the world will eventually catch up with you and reward you because you deserve it. So if your content is bloody amazing, please give the world some time, give people on Instagram some time to find it, to catch up, and you will eventually start gaining followers. Now make sure you always back your content up by a growth strategy. So no matter how much the Instagram algorithm changes, content is always going to triumph on the top when it comes to growing on Instagram. That being said, Instagram are doing some changes towards content, more specifically videos. I recently discovered that Instagram ranks videos much easier and better than they rank pictures. Now this might be just a theory, but it's something that I've been noticing tons lately for the past couple of weeks. And I do think Instagram is testing with this. In one interview with one of the founders or CEOs of Instagram, he says that he visions that Instagram is a platform mainly directed towards video content, where the main content that is being consumed is videos, because videos are in fact the future of media, because videos are by far the #1 way to consume content in 2018. So I think Instagram just wants to catch up with this trend, to always stay on top of the game and to compete with other social platforms like YouTube and Snapchat. Now what does this mean to you? Now let me just tell you that it's now easier to rank videos compared to images. So if you are only posting videos, you're going to have a much easier time growing your account compared to someone in the same niche just posting images. Now this is not just speculation. I've been testing this for months, and most of you guys know that most of the content I post on my Instagram are being power liked. However, I only power like my images on my Instagram account or the Instagram account I'm growing. I do not power like the videos. And if you look at the page on the screen, you can see that the videos are still reaching a lot more people compared to the images, even though I'm only power liking the images and not the videos. So try this yourself. Start posting a little bit more videos, as they tend to perform a lot better. And a lot of my subs who actually tried this after I made a video on it have experienced the same stuff. So we have seen some changes towards how Instagram ranks content, and I think this is one of the first times Instagram actually does this and change how they actually rank different types of content styles. Now, another very discussed topic that people say that don't work anymore is both DM groups and power likes. So to all of you guys saying that DM groups and power likes don't work, you are wrong. DM groups and power likes work, and they will always work following the present Instagram algorithm. Because if you paid attention to the start of the video, I said that Instagram ranks content based on the performance it gets in the first hour. And by performance, I mean the amount of engagement, the better and higher engagement it gets. And DM groups and power likes are simply just engagement boosters. I have an entire video on both DM groups and power likes, which I'll link down below, but my point is they are not dead. They both work amazing, and they're still the #1 way to grow rapidly on Instagram. So if you want to know more both about power likes and DM groups, where to get them, how to get into them, where to buy the services, etc., I'll leave a link to the videos down below so you can check them out there and find all the information you need from those videos. Moving on, let's look at the current ways you can use following the present Instagram algorithm to grow your Instagram accounts. What strategies are working? What strategies are not working? Well, there still are hundreds of ways to grow. I'm not going to dive super deep into each and every way, but I'm going to list videos down below where I talk about the different ones, but I'll mention a list now of the different ways that you can use to grow on Instagram in 2018. Follow and follow, ranking in hashtags, ranking on the explore page, the Gary V $1.80 strategy, shoutouts for shoutouts, paid shoutouts / Instagram influencer promotions, paid Instagram ads, cross promotions from other social media platforms, DM groups, and power likes, which basically are boosters to help you rank on the explore page and get in hashtags. Now, some of these strategies are more effective, like for example the Gary V strategy, which is really trending now, as well as power likes. Now, finally, I want to cover something which is going to allow you to always be on the good side of the Instagram algorithm, and that is using all the Instagram features. If you didn't know, Instagram has something called a health score, and the score basically indicates how healthy your Instagram account is. To check this score, go to socialblade.com and look at the letter from A+ to D-, A+ being the best and D- being the worst, as you can see on the screen right now. Now, the higher your score is, the easier it's going to be to grow, because Instagram will favor your account over other pages. Now, how much easier is unknown, but I mean, why not have a good score rather than a bad score? Because a good score is always going to serve better for you than a bad score. So to improve the score, use all the Instagram features. Use stories, go live on stories, use the highlights in your Instagram bio, post pictures, post videos, reply to all your DMs, reply to all your comments on your images, use hashtags, go to hashtags and also follow some of the hashtags, which is one of the newer features on Instagram. Basically, use all the features. This is going to increase your exposure, and basically Instagram is going to love you for it, and they're going to like your account, favor your account, and you're going to have an easier time growing because you're allowing yourself to reach more people. So if you didn't already, start today using the features. Now, after watching this entire video, if you found any value, make sure you smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. Now, if you are a hater and hate your life and want me to fail because of it, make sure you smash that that dislike button so you can feel a little bit better about yourself. That being said, go below and watch the videos about DM groups and power likes if you haven't already, and I'll catch you later, guys. Peace.